Do you want to know how to form an LLC as a foreigner in the United States? Well guys, then you're on the right path. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Before moving forward, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell notification icon so that you don't miss out on our future videos. So let's move on to our topic now. First of all, you can create a company in the United States, even if you're a foreigner. The good news is that you don't need a US visa or social security number for the registration. Yes, you heard this right. Registering a USA LLC is the best way to open a company in the US for a non-US citizen. Anyone can register an LLC in the USA. You don't need to be a US citizen or a US company. The only disadvantage is that you must be extra cautious while completing your business formation and tax documents. But don't worry, with the help of our video guide, you can accomplish these processes on your own, or you can utilize Molai Law, service that takes care of everything, including opening a US bank account, maintaining a US address, forming an LLC, providing registered agent services, and assisting with US business taxes. So let's take a look at the step-by-step process for non-residents registering a company in the USA. Number 1, select a state. The first step is to select a state. The real location is one of the crucial factors when it comes to non-residents registering U.S. companies. Every state has a different set of laws, and this has an impact on your overall business operations, profits, and taxes. Taxes, anonymity, and executive choices are the most crucial elements when deciding how and in which U.S. state non-citizens should launch their firm, because of the many benefits they provide. Delaware and Florida are the most desired states for both domestic and foreign-owned enterprises, because of the number of advantages they offer companies compared to other states. Let's see how to start a business in the USA for non-citizens either in Delaware or Florida, two of the most attractive locations for entrepreneurs. Both states permit online business incorporation, which is quite advantageous for overseas business owners. Florida has a $125 minimum registration charge for LLCs and a USD of $70 minimum registration price for corporations. The minimum increases to USD 89 for corporations and $90 for LLCs in Delaware. A franchise tax is a fee levied by a state on businesses that operate within its borders. For corporate net income in Delaware, the rate is 8.7%, and for personal net income, it ranges from 2.2 to 5.95%. Florida has zero franchise taxes, which can result in yearly revenues of several $1,000s. Certain U.S. states grant complete anonymity to shareholders or other members of a firm. However, anonymity is restricted in Delaware since companies still have to keep some of their information open to the public. Now, anonymity simply does not exist in Florida. Anyone with a regular identity can access your personal data through the records of your organization. The already adaptable LLC form is made even more flexible by Florida law. The members themselves can vote and define executive roles and profit distribution. These procedures are stricter in Delaware's instance. Number 2, LLC's name. Every state has its own rules about what kinds of names are allowed for LLCs. In general, you will need to observe these guidelines. Your name must include the phrase Limited Liability Company or one of its abbreviations like LLC or LLC. Your name cannot include words that could confuse your LLC with a government agency, for example, the FBI, the Treasury, State Department, etc. Restricted words, for example, bank, attorney, university, may require additional paperwork and a licensed individual, such as a doctor or lawyer, to be a part of your LLC. Is the URL available? We recommend that you check to see if your business name is available as a web domain. Even if you don't plan to make business websites today, you may want to buy the URL in order to prevent others from acquiring it. Number 3, hire a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or business that sends and receives legal papers on your behalf. Most states require every LLC to nominate a registered agent. Your registered agent must be a resident of the state you're doing business in or a corporation authorized to conduct business in that state. It is typically best to hire a registered agent service for your non-resident-owned business, as the service you hire will have a physical address in your business's state and will be open all required hours to accept service of process and other compliance notices. As a non-citizen, you are not required to go to the U.S. in order to launch a business. Not even a visa to the United States is required. You will only require a U.S. visa after you begin actively working for your firm because owning a business does not equate to becoming an employee of it. Therefore, you can start off by making small moves. Number 4, create an LLC operating agreement. Most states do not require an operating agreement, but having one is a good idea. What exactly is an operating agreement? An operating agreement is a legal document outlining the ownership and operating procedures of an LLC. Why are operating agreements important? A comprehensive operating agreement ensures that all business owners are on the same page and reduces the risk of future conflict. Number 5. Documentation. Now let's talk about what documentation you will need. Company's address. The first thing you will need to do is to get a physical business address, the place where your company's headquarters are to be located. If you don't have access to a physical address, you can get a virtual address. EIN. Then you'll need to apply for an employer identification number in the United States, which can be more challenging if you are not a citizen or resident of the United States. This is because you probably won't have an individual taxpayer identification number or social security number to give the IRS when you apply for an EIN. This means the employer identification number must be faxed in as an SS4. Generally, the EIN returns within 1 to 2 weeks, but can take a month around popular times. For example, popular holidays and tax season. Nevertheless, the process for obtaining an EIN from outside the country is pretty simple once your business is registered. If you would like to file for an EIN yourself, then filling out, signing, and faxing IRS Form SS4 Application for Employer Identification Number is the fastest option, typically taking up to 1 week to receive a reply. Are you having trouble getting your EIN? Don't worry, we got you covered. Multi-Law can help you get your EIN. All you have to do is click the link in the description box and book a free call. Number 6. U.S. Business Bank Account. After you have successfully established your business in the U.S., you will need to set up a U.S. bank account. This offers several benefits for foreign-owned LLCs, including the ability to trade in U.S. dollars and have access to affordable international transfers from anywhere in the world. Opening a U.S. business account offers several other additional financial benefits, including increased credibility, increased access to business loans, increased savings, stronger business credit, and higher liquidity. One of the reasons the Internal Revenue Service continues to strongly advise opening a business checking account in the U.S. is because there are significant logistical and legal issues in addition to the financial advantages. Keep in mind that you will be required to pay U.S. taxes for revenue that is generated from trade or business that has taken place within the U.S. You will need a dedicated business bank account that allows you to transfer your revenue and helps you file taxes. Use Multi-Law Business Banking Service to begin receiving payments in US dollars and get an international debit card that can be used globally. Number 7. Prepare for US tax filing. The U.S. Internal Revenue Service creates the tax code and regulations for LLCs. A foreign-owned LLC is tax-based on how many members it has. Single-member LLCs are LLCs with only one member. Non-resident single-member LLC owners must file Form 1040-NR, Form 5472, and Form 1120. Multi-member LLCs are LLCs with more than one member. Multi-member LLCs must file Forms 1040-NR, Form 5472, and Form 1065. I hope this helpful video assists you in forming an LLC as a foreigner. If you want to open an LLC in the US, Multi-Law can help you with that, so visit our website or click the link in the description box. If this video is helpful and adds any value, please give us a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below about this video. Thanks for watching. Until then, see you in the next video. Goodbye.